Some people with 20/20 vision will look at this device and simply conclude that it's just a cane or a stick. But for the visually impaired, this aid resembles safety, a traveling aid which they compare to eyes. Despite commemorating days like these, a lot still needs to be done to incorporate the needs of the visually impaired, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic, where queuing guidelines and social distancing markers are visible to everyone else, but not to them.
There are some people that have put up markers in the front of their shops. And then the issue or the regulation is saying that you have to keep a distance, a 1 meter or 1.5 meters. So the visually impaired people might not see that marker, or the weight cane might not feel that marker. Therefore, it has to be in a way that the visually impaired can be able to feel it with his or her weight cane.
Senior trainer Margaret Shuya at the Service Centre of the Visually Impaired says the white cane is an interesting device when up close. Shuya says the top part, usually made of tactile material, is called a crook, while the middle section, which contains elastic and allows one to fold the cane, is the body. The end part is called the tip, and it helps keep the cane on top of any surface. She says the perfect white cane is measured from a person's breastbone, and the length of the cane will depend on the height of the user. The Namibia Federation of the Visually Impaired represents about 20,000 people who are totally and partially blind across the country. The Federation is calling on government and other stakeholders to include the blind and partially sighted people in the planning, design, implementation and monitoring of safe shared spaces. Francis Shahama, NBC News, Windhoek.